YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I got a few minutes. I'm currently at a shipper, so I just wanted to do a quick truck tour. Nothing fancy. I'm still getting kind of settled back in, and I just came back on the road today. So what I'm doing is just kind of briefly showing you my setup, and also I'll probably do a more updated truck tour in the future because I got some stuff on order. The inside of the truck, I was actually in the process of converting to Georgia Bulldogs in the inside, but the time didn't line up this trip, so I'm still waiting on those packages to come in. But I still wanted to go ahead and get some videos out there, so I figured I'd start with a truck tour while I'm waiting on my trailer. So yeah, for the inside, let me flip this camera. For the inside of the truck, this is a 2014 Freightliner. It actually has 713,000 miles on it, but it still runs pretty good. I haven't really had any issues. The check engine light is actually, well, the check engine light I believe is a DPF issue because, you know, a lot of these trucks, they come with those issues, but it hadn't stopped me from rolling, so I haven't really been worried about it. Usually all I end up doing is stopping alongside of the road every so often and just regen the truck. So usually, like, when you gotta regen your truck, the way you would know is next to this DEF light, you'll get an orange light that starts blinking, and sometimes check engine light come on, and it just basically lets me know that I need to, you know, pull over or regen the truck. If you don't pull over, more often than not, the truck will slow down to about 55, so you'll be forced to pull over at some point anyway and just go ahead and do the regen. As far as the time span, I would say at least once a week I got a regen, maybe every 2 weeks, sometimes a couple times within the week, but it probably takes I've timed it, so, you know, because a lot of times I don't have nothing else to do, so I've timed it. Usually it takes anywhere from 45 minutes to maybe an hour to go ahead and regen, so in that time I'm usually doing something else or working out or something. But yeah, let's get back to this truck tour. So the front is just your basic setup. I got my my Ram McNally in the front, and this is a manual, as you can see. You know, got the clutch and everything down there. Just your basic CD player, you know, Panasonic. It gets the job done. Qualcomm, whatever this thing is. I just got this recently that allows me to charge the phone and run the Qualcomm at the same time. This is a 10-speed Eaton Fuller transmission, so if those of you familiar with that, yeah, it gets the job done. I hadn't had any issues with it. Down here is where I store my water and everything. I'm a big drinker of water, so I always keep a lot of water with me. Keep my safety vest over here like anybody else, you know, nothing major. Now for the top, I keep all my trip sheets in one corner. This is all the completed trips and paperwork that I might need. And then over here, I've always rolled with the cross, you know, just a little protection. Everybody knows crazy things happen. Very crazy things happen on the road. Like, I don't know, you know, the different places y'all go, but crazy things happen on the road. I've seen some crazy drivers. I've seen drivers over in ditches early in the morning. I've seen it all. So I always ride with that with me as a little shield of protection. But yeah, so right here I keep, like, well, sometimes I wear glasses, you know, after work or whatever, because my eyes get irritated. I keep my hand sanitizer because we know what time we're living in, and I keep my you know, spare mask and stuff over there. Also keep masks in the front. I don't run a CB. The reason that I don't run a CB is because I was always told there's really nothing on there anyway these days other than a bunch of BS gossip, and I don't really do gossip and all that stuff. For me, if it's not beneficial to me, then I just don't need it, you know. So I don't really feel the need to get a CB at the moment. It's just not beneficial. But yeah, as we work our way to the back, basically this is actually upgraded this recently. This is in place of a mini fridge because I didn't want a mini fridge, but this is actually it's a freezer and a refrigerator. I got this off of Amazon. Basically, since I just came back on the road, today it's full, but usually throughout the time, obviously it'll go down. On days when I just don't feel like eating truck stop, which everybody has those days, then I'll just grab me something out of here. Or if money gets tight because I am leasing this truck, then I always got the option to, tighten the budget by just eating off the truck, which is always a good thing because, if you know, leasing the truck, the money can go up and down. Some weeks, you might be just rolling in it, and then the next week you might be, crapping your pants because you don't know what happened to the money or the loads or whatever. So in order to kind of offset some of the costs, repairs and different things that might go on, I bring my food because I never know what could happen. So it's just always a good thing to have. But this side of it is the side where it actually refrigerates. This side is the freezer, so I keep a big bulk of the food in the freezer. Anything that I like to grab, real quick, I always eat peanut butter sandwiches throughout the day. So I'll sit me 2 peanut butter sandwiches over in this part. This is actually my junk area. Everybody has a junk drawer. This is my junk drawer. This is where I keep my charge my phone, keep my remotes and stuff. Peanut butter sandwiches, maybe water bottles or something, pee bottles, everybody knows. I did buy a 3,000 watt inverter when I first got the truck. I got the inverter pretty much for free at Lowe's because I had never used my points since I started trucking, and they were actually having a sale at the same time. So between the sale and my points, I pretty much paid nothing for the inverter, and it's a 3,000 watt inverter. As you can see, it's also equipped with Bluetooth where you can check it on your phone, and you'll know exactly, like if you're on home time or something, you'll know, if you need to come crank your truck or anything. It's got the 4 power outlets, so it does the job. And I have this refrigerator type thing running 24 hours a day. So I usually cut my truck off, once it's cooled off enough to do that outside. I usually cut my truck off and I'm good the whole night. This is my little antenna I run, to get extra channels and whatnot. And right now I'm actually watching YouTube, so that's one of the things that I do when I'm in the truck. I got my DVD player, my slippers in case, I don't wear a lot of slippers, but in case I'm in the truck some days, I'm just walking around or whatever I'm doing. If I need to hop out real fast or something, then I'll just grab my slippers. Up top is where I keep, an old set of shoes, and also, well, that thing's falling down, but it's no big deal. I also keep all my workout equipment up top. I got my resistance bands. I got, this is actually a neck trainer, and more resistance bands. And I also got, well, this is gonna be on my weight trainer too, but I also got a forearm trainer back there somewhere, but I'd have to dig it out to show you. But yeah, so a lot of times when I'm not doing nothing, like I'm a firm believer in trying to stay fit while I'm on the road. So a lot of times you'll catch me working out or, whatever, when in my spare time. So that's my, that's basically my gym drawer, I guess you could say, because that's where I keep all my workout equipment. But yeah, moving right along, down there, I don't know if you can really see it. That might be better. I'm using my phone right now. I left my I just ordered some camera equipment, but I was leaving out the house so fast, I actually forgot it this trip. But like I said, I just wanted to go ahead and get a video up. But yeah, down there is my, that's my microwave, that's pretty self-explanatory. In the corner, I keep another, I can actually pull this out. This is my broom, but I actually keep this little workout thing. It's another little resistance band thing that I keep in the truck where you can work out with. And let's see, that's my TV. This TV has been upgraded 3 times. The reason the TV has been upgraded 3 times is because the first time I used to keep the TV in this corner. It was smaller TV. I wanted to go, larger, so I bought a bigger TV. I actually put, I think at the time it was a 50-inch or 50 plus, and I would keep it on my bed, same way I got this TV. But I actually hit a bump pretty hard, and when I went to the sleeper at the end of the day, it turns out I actually broke the TV. So I ended up getting a slightly smaller TV, but it still can sit on the bed. And when I'm not driving, I'll usually pull back these blankets, lay my TV flat down and cover it up, try and push it closer towards the wall, so that way it's less of a chance when I hit a bump that I will actually break anything. But yeah, so these blankets actually temporary. I got Georgia Bulldog blankets, a blanket set on the way, but as I was saying earlier, I actually left too soon this trip in order to get everything set up in the inside, so this is what I got going on at the moment. But yeah, so this is basically, you know, your typical bed. Nothing fancy going on that thing, especially not when you're on the road, you know, but hey, it is what it is. So in here I got this is actually a hazmat suit from a load that I did. They gave me a full chemical suit, hard hat and everything, so I got that. Back there, these are both seat cushions I tried out. Sometimes I use them when I'm not doing anything, like if my back is hurting or something, I'll just lay on them, kind of relax my back. This is just your typical book bag that your company gives you. And then back there is another seat cushion that I use. I actually might put that back on because, yeah, I didn't even know that was still in there, but yeah, I might actually put that back on. And here's my cooking drawer. So I did invest in a saucepan that you can cook your noodles and everything in. This thing pays for itself. And then also the, I guess you'll call it an oven. I line it with the foil, put my food in it, cook it, and then once it's done, for easy cleanup, I just go ahead and remove the foil and clean the inside, but it pretty much pays for itself too. It comes in handy, especially, you know, if you want to make noodles or anything, it really comes in handy. Now, moving to the outside, basically, it's just basically your typical, this is a DD13 Freightliner. It's basically all it is, but I'll go ahead and pop the hood and show you real quick. We'll do a quick walk around. Do a quick walk around of this, and we'll work our way from the front to the back. I did get it from, as you can see, that's the website, but I actually got this from Priority Leasing through my company. My company is Pasco Truck Line, so I'm actually leasing through them. But yeah, so we'll just basically walk around and show you this real quick. So let me go ahead and let this. So yeah, this is basically DD13. It's been getting the job done. I haven't really had no problems with it or anything. Like I said, 700,000 miles on it, but I haven't really had no major issues out of it so far. So turbo and everything's still going. So as long as it's going, I'm perfectly fine with it, I guess. I'm not really concerned with it, but so far everything's been going good. Couple things I did replace this coolant tank recently. Let's see what else. I replaced two of these passenger brake drums. I replaced two of these passenger brake drums. I replaced this rear tire, and also let's see, both of these airbags, I believe both airbags have been replaced. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, brakes all on the rear, all four rear brakes been replaced. So as you can see, the tires still got pretty decent tread on them. Sliding fifth wheel, you know, as always. Like I said, nothing too special or nothing. It gets the job done. Let's see. I believe these fuel tanks, 100-gallon or 120-gallon fuel tanks. Well, I know I could fit 120 gallons in there, but I believe it's 100-gallon tank. Got your load locks up there. This is a 2014 Freightliner. I don't know if it's a Cascadia or not. The reason why I say that is because I don't see a Cascadia thing on there. I think it's just a base model, which is fine. Like, I don't trip. I did recently upgrade both headlights, so both headlights have been upgraded. Let's see what else. I'm actually going to replace this steer tire pretty soon, because as you can see, the tread is pretty bad on it, and it's been actually this tread has been getting worse. But yeah, so I do plan to get that replaced pretty soon. It already came pre-tinted in some sense, so I just leave the tint on there. It is a mid roof, as you can see. So yeah, but that's basically it when you think about it. Nothing real special or nothing. Yeah, haven't really had no problems out of it or nothing. I'll crank it up, let you hear what it sounds like and everything. So still sounds pretty good and everything. Runs pretty good, no problems, no leaks, no nothing. It was a coolant leak, but like I said, I got the reservoir fixed, so it's really no leak. Let's see what else. Yeah, it's been pretty good to me, I'm not gonna lie, so far, because with a truck this high in miles, you would expect to be replacing a lot of stuff, but really I haven't really replaced nothing, you know, outside of normal wear and tear. So for me, like, you know, it's doing what I needed to do. So as long as it's doing what I need to do, I'll just keep going. But so far, I'm on a 2-year lease. And February will make 1 year. So right now, like, I'm closing in on 1 year. So, you know, so far it's been pretty good. So I just roll with it. I do want to do a pay settlement video pretty soon. So hopefully, I guess, look out for that. I'll be doing a pay settlement. Let me close this real quick. Yeah, I'll be doing a pay settlement video pretty soon. Let you know what we get paid. You know, like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, nothing. Everything that I'm telling you as far as the pay and everything, it'll all be the truth. I'll even show you, like, you know, my pay stub and stuff as best I can. I actually was gonna do that at home, but I left that stuff there, so I might have to wait until I get back home next time in order to show you. But yeah, I do plan to do a pay settlement video. This is just a quick truck tour. Stay tuned for any other videos. Hit the subscribe button, you know, show some support to the channel. It's still getting up and going, but yeah, once I'm fully up and going and get more comfortable with the camera and all that stuff, you know, more videos will come. This is just a quick first video showing you. It's a 2014 Freightliner, DD13, not 15. This is a DD13. I do believe that DD13 is probably more reliable, because I hear a lot of bad things about the 15s. Anybody I know who's had a 15, you know, 9 times out of 10 they complain about it. So I guess I lucked up by getting a DD13. But yeah, subscribe to the channel, more videos to come, and appreciate the love. Keep on trucking.